Okay, hot take, kind of controversial, but Season X was the best season of Chapter 1. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about OG Season X, the original Season X, and my predictions for the Season X storyline. So, let's get into the video. Now, right off the bat, I just want to say I am a Season X lover, okay? So, there might be just a tad bit of preference, but hopefully you can look past that and see just how great Season X truly is. But anyways, I want to talk about the first thing in this video, the original Season X. The original Season X was the last season of Chapter 1. It is highly controversial. Also, mostly because of a thing called the mechs. Now, the mechs were introduced in Season X and removed after. They never came back, and for a good reason. When a lot of people talk about other Fortnite Chapter 1 seasons, like Season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh, I just said 6, 7. Anyways, in Season 7, they had the Infinity Blade, which was overpowered to say the least. But the thing is, not a lot of people really call Season X bad just because of the Infinity Blade. Which is weird because a lot of people say Season X was ruined because of the mechs, but I don't really see that as a fair justification for hating a season. Like, yeah, sure, a season can be bad. I'm looking at you, Chapter 5, Season 1. But that doesn't really necessarily mean it's not, like, good to play, okay? If you get what I'm saying. The mechs were a brilliant addition, in my opinion. Hopefully they bring it back in Season X OG. But I really think the mechs is a good way to spice up your game. It added a little bit of tension, a little bit of, like, everyone was racing towards it to get it. It was also, like, it wasn't really pay to win, but it was, like, get it or you're gonna lose. I mean, them adding it in tournaments was horrible. But I feel like if they do bring them back in OG Season X, they need to be nerfed, but not, like, all the way nerfed, like, nerfed to oblivion. They need to be nerfed just a little bit nerfed, Like, so little that people can't really tell, but you can, like, know it's nerfed. It should probably, like, make it where you can, like, only fire, like, one rocket every 5 seconds. Well, that may be a little too fast. Some guys on keyboard might just spam, but yeah, there definitely should be some little nerfs, to say the least. Now, the Season X Battle Pass is something that has a special place in my heart. And putting into consideration that this was the last Chapter 1 season, Epic was so kind to make a remix of original skins. Oh, how nice of Epic Games. The Season X Battle Pass, I'm just going to name some of my top 5s in that Battle Pass. Number 1, the Scientist, the secret skin, based off of the Visitor, but he came back. Oh, he came back. And he's a little bit beefier, but I think you can really get behind it. Because, he's supposed to be, he's literally the Scientist of the 7. He's one of the important characters, so I'm betting. I'm literally betting that OG Season X Battle Pass is going to have him in it. And he's going to help the new 7 in Chapter 7, Season 4. But anyways, the other things that are a highlight in the pass is X-Lord, which was a remix of Rustlord. Personally, I prefer X-Lord over Rustlord for a few key reasons. Now call me a disrespectful to the OGs, but X-Lord is way better. Let's just be honest. The customability of X-Lord is exponential compared to Rustlord. Like, let's be honest. Rustlord, it's a great skin and all. I can see why. A lot of people said it looked like Star-Lord. I don't see the resemblance. But X-Lord is amazing. It captures the theme of Season X so well. it's like a little bit modern. I feel like if it was in the Season 9 Battle Pass, it would have fit a little bit better, but it's in the Season X Battle Pass, and I can see why, because it's supposed to be a celebration of Chapter 1. Now, the other skin, Eternal Void... Wait, is that what it's called? Eternal Voyager? Yeah, it's called Eternal Voyager. I got it mixed up with Eternal Wanderer. Eternal Voyager is a remix of Dark Voyager, and I prefer Eternal Voyager for a few, reasons. Number one, Eternal Voyager he has more colors. He has, I know he has a green style, a blue style, and, a ketchup and mustard looking style, like golden, like ruby, but he also has, you can take off his helmet, you can put on his helmet, you can close the visor. It's just overall amazing. Now, the other highlight of this is Ultima Night. This is a remix of it's a remix of Black Knight? Weird. Anyways, he is a beefier version of Black Knight, which I personally like more than the original Black Knight. And for customability, obviously, because customability wins in the long term. Let's be honest, would you rather have a skin that has no customability or a skin where you can literally make it look kind of what you want it to look like? And I would take Ultima Night. If Tim Sweeney came up to me with a red pill and a blue pill, the red pill gives you Black Knight and the blue pill gives you Ultima Night, I'd take Ultima Night any day. Let's be honest. He has two helmet styles. The first one kind of sucks, and the second one looks like Black Knight. And I kind of like both helmets. I really like the one that looks like Black Knight. He has multiple color styles, a gold style and a black style, I think a red style. But yeah, pretty cool. Another highlight is Catalyst. Ooh. Catalyst is a remix of Drift. I think the name's Catalyst. Yeah, it's Catalyst. It's a remix of Drift, but it's a female. I personally prefer this over Drift, I'm not gonna lie. I think I would rather wear this skin than Drift. Because it has a purple style, and it's got the lightning. Super cool. And then there's also DJ Yonder with a 3. This guy is way better than the original DJ Yonder. Let's be honest. He's all gold. He looks like a real DJ. I love the llama head, too. It really adds a lot to the character compared to the original counterpart, and I think that really helps in the long haul. Now, my predictions for the OG Season X Pass. Okay, Tier 1 will be Catalyst, alright? The Catalyst skin, it's gonna have, all this stuff. There should be, a lobby soundtrack, a glider, a pickaxe, a back, you know what I mean. The second tier will be, drumroll please, X-Lord. Oh, yeah. I don't really know how I want him to look, to be honest, but I'm guessing he's probably going to be in the past. Honestly, I hope so, because I love every Rust Lord. And it would be a fine addition to my collection, honestly. And finally, Tier 3, the last tier, drum roll, the Scientist. Now, if they don't include the Scientist, I am not buying that pass. Let's be honest. Because the Scientist is really what I would only get the OG pass even for if they do even include him. Because almost half the members of the 7 have a remix except for the Scientist. And I guess you could say the Imagine, but yeah. And I love the Scientist. He's one of my favorite members of the 7, and he's also British. Kind of a nice detail. And since it's probably going to say the Scientist Reality Redacted, or the Scientist Reality Unknown, or the Scientist Reality 659, or the Scientist Just the Scientist. I doubt they'll do the Just the Scientist, because that would just be the original. Or they could say the Scientist Reforged, which if it has gold armor like the Foundation, we might have some problems. But yeah, I think it should have the option to customize the head display. I want it to have the smiler face too. That would be really cool. And I hope we get like remixes of like all of his items. But since they're doing this thing where like when they come back they're evil, we know that from the visitor, he's Geno. Who would the scientist be? Now, a lot of people are theorizing it might be Gunner from the IO, which they're both bulky, but I would kind of be upset because Gunner doesn't really have a British accent, if I remember correctly. So I doubt it would be Gunner. It's most likely going to be the original. It might be a good scientist, hopefully, because it could join the new 7. I feel like there's some missing spots, because once they figure out that the visitor is Geno, they're probably not going to leave him on the team. So that will leave 2 spots, which means, here's my predictions. Jonesy is going to be, the newest 7. He's probably going to have the name, like, the Legend. That's what people are calling him. I think that's actually an amazing name for Jonesy. And, yeah, the other one will be the Scientist. So, we will most likely be getting the Scientist. I'm calling it. Now, as far as the story goes for Season X, if you know anything about Season X, it's where everything is all falling apart. And the 0 point is, well, it's just kind of doing stuff. I don't really know. I don't really understand the 0 point in the lore, but yeah, it basically creates a black hole because of the rockets, and we go silent. Radio silent for 2 days. And then Chapter 2 started. But Epic Games considers Chapter 2 not OG, which I highly disagree. I feel like if you start in Chapter 2, you should still be considered OG, because, like, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, they're all OG seasons. I mean, they're all peak also, except for Chapter 2, Season 6, Primal. The worst Chapter 2 season. A lot of people say Chapter 3, Season 3 sucks, but I kind of disagree. I think Chapter 3, Season 4 takes the credit for being the worst Chapter 3 season. But anyway, if they don't do a Chapter 2, what are they actually going to do, is my question. Because, let's be honest, people play Fortnite OG for the Chapter 1 island, but I think it would be really cool if they went into Chapter 2. My predictions for the Chapter 2 OG Battle Pass? I'll be making a video on that soon. But I think they should do a Chapter 2 OG, because it will really level out the playing field. But my questions are, when will they stop OG? Because they can't just keep going all the way to Chapter 7, because it's not OG anymore, is it? If you really think about it. I feel like they should stop at Chapter 3. Actually no, because the Foundation was in Chapter 3 Season 1 Battle Pass, and Darth Vader was in the Chapter 3 Season 3 Battle Pass. So they really can't win with this one, can they? And if they go past Chapter 3 into Chapter 4, more issues are going to occur. And if they go into Chapter 5, I mean, no one's going to play it if they go into Chapter 5. And with Chapter 6, how are they going to do the Star Wars season again? Is it going to be a photocopy? Or are they going to change things? I'm confused. I don't understand, but yeah, Epic Games is talking about doing a Season 11, which, I don't know, could be pretty good. But the problem is, how many seasons can you do before it's not considered OG? Like, let's think about it. Let's put on our thinking caps and think about it. Okay? So, they've been doing Chapter 1 seasons, so once it's Season X, and they claim they're not going into Chapter 2, they're going to do a Season 11, but how many more seasons are they going to do, is my question. Are they going to do Season 12, Season 13, Season 14, Season 15? What are the Battle Passes going to look like? Is there going to be Chapter 2 skins in them, remixed? Or is it still going to be Chapter 1? I don't know. It's my question. Personally, if they do the Season 11 thing, I might play it one time and just kind of leave it. Like, what would they even theme it around? Because I feel like since they're doing this OG thing, they have two options. They can either, one, end OG, or two, loop it. Actually, they have a third option, which is Chapter 2. And maybe, just maybe, they could do Chapter 2, but then end it. But then again, there might be some people who want Chapter 3, including me. And then there might be some people that want Chapter 4, but then they'll have to do Chapter 4 and then whatever. Anyways, I think I'm going to call it the end of the video there. What are you guys' thoughts on this situation? Not really a situation. I sound like Penguin Zero, but anyways, yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on this? Would you want to see a Chapter 2 OG? Would you want to play Season 11? Would you want to play Season 12? Like, what are your thoughts on the Season X Battle Pass? Anyways, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and I don't know, scram.